Okay, so we're talking about muting, and we're going to do a strum I do with, when I'm teaching, I teach a song Brown Eyed Girl, an old Van Morrison tune, and in case you want to learn it, it's just G, C, G, D. That's every verse. The chorus is a little different, but every verse is G to C to G to D over and over again. And the strum I use is one, and there's my mute. When I do my mute, I'm still strumming, but I turn my hand a little bit so that the meaty part of my palm is laying on the string when I come through with my strum. And you want to come through with the strum. This is the part that throws a lot of people. I'm going to think of it, it's just a strum that I've turned into a noise. I call it a snare drum sound. And I have to strum through. So I'm actually strumming through, and my hand just lays on the strings as I'm going by. That's what you want, because if you do something like a lot of people will do, they'll go, and that sounds good up to this point, but then your thumb is on the bass side of the strings, and now you have to move it over here to get your up strum, and that messes everything up. And that's kind of the hard part. So I go strum, up, down, strum, where it's almost like I'm letting that part of my hand lead me, and it lays on the strings. I'm playing a G chord, by the way. So I'm really, if I did this, trying to keep steady time. So the only difference, and you might want to start this by just practicing a straight strum, and then you go down, up, noise, up, down, up, noise, up. So for the noise, it's when you're doing a down strum and your palm angles so that you're strumming across the strings, but they're muted, and then an up strum. And that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I'm going to play that strum for a minute on a G chord, just to kind of get you something to practice with. And we are 3 minutes and 10 seconds into it right now, so you'll know where to start. 3 and 4 and... Timing wise, I drifted just a little bit because it's very hard to play that slow. But if you practice that slow, then when you do start to get a little bit faster to where you can start to kind of feel the beat, you're going to have the mechanics down. So, and then you could play with a metronome. But it's